Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another reaction video. If you're new here for the very first time, my name is TMR, and over here we talk reactions and reviews. What's good, everyone? How's everyone doing today? I hope everybody is a-okay. But now that I got your attention, make sure before you leave this channel you subscribe to it. Most definitely make sure you hit the notification bell, because they do go hand in hand. So every time I drop a new video, you'll be the first one to know it. All right, y'all, I'm looking rough today, so don't be coming for me in the comment section, okay, y'all? Your girl tired today. I just didn't feel like it, y'all. I just had no, y'all, I got on a old raggedy white t-shirt, my black hoodie, jacket, and some jogging pants, y'all. I have to go over to my mom's, because, you know, I'm gonna keep my brother and I, we take turns caretaking for my mom. So it's my day today to go over there, which I had the last 3 days. So, and he takes Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I got to go over to my mom's, and I had to go to Walmart before I went over there, because there was a couple things that she said she needed. So I had some, you know, some personal items that she needed. So I had to go to Walmart. And child, while I was up there, I said, oh, Lord, this is an emergency, okay? Sis, I don't got the product with me, but y'all, I bought me some Dr. Teal's Epsom salt. And I bought me a foot massager, or like a little spa thing. Because, sis, when I tell you my toes is rough up, child, it looked like I've been kicking flour with my feet all day long, non-stop. And it's horrible. I said, yeah, I can't do this. Now, my nails, I'm not a big nail person. I wear nails from time to time, but y'all, my feet, yeah, I you know, them have to be done. So I end up getting me a foot massager and some other little stuff to do my own little pedicure, y'all. And I'm going to do that thing when I get back home. After taking care of my mom, child, I'm going to go do that thing. Y'all let me know what y'all feet looking like down in the comments. Because, y'all, if I'd have known this was happening, I would have went and got my feet done before this is happening, y'all. I'm telling you, I would have went and got my feet done. Child, they look horrible. But one thing about me, y'all, I have a ton of fingernail polish. So, that's no problem. It's just, girl, trying to bend over and having to paint my toes. Sis, I ain't done that in a minute. Oh, Lord, I'm going to have to need CPR if I do that. Whew, okay. But anyway, y'all, so I got that. Because I was like, oh, this is an emergency. I'm already in Walmart. So let me go on over here and get my little stuff so I could do my feet, sis. And you know, when I got to thinking about it, I said, you know what, Tasha, you might as well just go on and keep on doing this too. You know, especially, girl, if I get real good at it, I might go maybe once a month and let them, you know, because, you know, y'all, we all need to be treated sometimes, a little pampered. I might go once a month for a pamper. But in between that time, y'all, I just do my feet on my own. That saved me, what, $30? So anyway, so yeah, so y'all, so I had to go do that. And I said, well, I'm in the car. I said, I might as well get on here and talk to y'all for a minute, because I haven't, you know, talked to you guys in a couple of days. Y'all, I just been, you know, I've been on YouTube a little bit, but really not a lot. I really haven't been watching too much anything, y'all. What I really been on is DHgate. Girl, I am addicted to DHgate. I've been on there looking and being nosy and trying to see what them people got on there. I was like, oh, Lord. So, did y'all get your stimulus checks yet? We're still waiting on ours. We didn't get ours yet. So, hopefully we'll get it. Child, I'm hoping tomorrow, by the end of next week, because it's sure needed. But hopefully you guys got your stimulus check and you did the things that you needed to do. You know, if there was some stuff in the house that you needed to take care of, bills or groceries or you know, just whatever you did, you know, at the end of the day, the money is to stimulate the economy. But, you know, if you're able to put a little bit to the side, I know a lot of people are dealing with, you know, layoffs and, you know, temporary job shutdowns. Y'all, it was sad because when my husband and I went today to Walmart, we got a little strip mall over by the Walmart. Y'all, dang it, everything was closed over there. It was signs on the door saying they're closed due to COVID. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, y'all, this is sad, you know. So of course I seen on the news right before I left the house, I guess Donald Trump is supposed to speak today. By the time y'all see this video, I think they say he was supposed to speak about 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So by the time y'all see this video, he would have already spoke. Y'all, I'm looking horrible. Y'all got to excuse me. Your girl looking rough today, and I don't even care, okay? So I guess he wants to open up the states, get the economy back up and running. I guess so, after you done created this mess. And when I say you created, meaning, you know, he took his time to the signs that that WHO and all the other people that was telling him that this was coming this way, you know, Corona was coming this way. But anyway, y'all, so I guess some states that are not severely affected, I guess Donald Trump is going to be working with those governors to open up the states. And the states that are severely affected, you know, here's the thing, y'all. I didn't mean to cut my thought off, but I had another thought. So here's the thing, you guys. I do understand, like me, myself, yeah, I'm ready to go back to normal. I do understand normal is not going to be, you know, like before Corona hit the United States or the world, basically. We probably won't go back to that normal. It's going to be a new normal. But I just want to get back to being able to come and go as I please, right? I want to be able to stand in the line in the gas station, and if somebody cough or sneeze, I ain't gonna be like, oh shoot, you know what I'm saying? I want to get back to that normal. I know it's gonna take some time because this situation has really damaged our country. But at the end of the day, you guys, we got to get back to business as normal. We are a very strong nation, you know, and we got to get back to business as normal. It's I don't know, y'all. It's just hard for me to try to, you know, say what I want to say. Like I said, I do understand that we don't need to, you know, jump at this very prematurely. I do understand that, because jumping feet first into a situation, recovering from a situation like this can be detrimental. You know, a lot of people are still nervous and scared because just say, look, everybody stay in the house and don't go outside unless it's essential. And then a month later, all right, y'all, go on back and do what y'all was doing. Because people are going to be like, wait a minute, are we protected? Like, is it okay? You know, people are still going to be very cautious, and you should be, you know. Don't stop washing your hands just because the president said he getting ready to open back up the economy. And, you know, and then the governors are going to lift the stay-at-home laws that they're putting in place. Or restrictions, I'm gonna say the stay-at-home restrictions that they're putting in place. Y'all, you know, y'all don't stop washing your hands. Don't stop using the precautions that you've been using, because you still need to be precautious or whatever. But I do feel like we can't be like this forever. You know, that little stimulus money, child, it only can last so long. You know, people got to get back up and running. Even people that were, you know, self-employed and things of that, or contractors, you know, this has hurt them tremendously, you know, because a lot of those people didn't have or don't have like health benefits, or some of them do, but you know, they don't have vacation time or PTO or anything like that. So, you know, and y'all, at the end of the day, unemployment is only going to last for so long, and for most people it is a good addition to your income. But for some people, that unemployment probably is a fraction of what they was getting paid on a regular, you know, basis, regular hourly or salary, whatever basis. So I don't know, y'all. We just got to figure out something. We got to get back to a normal, even if it's a new normal. We just got to get back to some type of normalcy. All right, y'all. So what else we gonna talk about real quick? Oh, y'all, I saw my Jazzy life. She did a video yesterday. Did I see it? Yeah, I saw it yesterday. She went shopping, y'all. She went and bought her some TVs. And then she went on and broke down and bought 3 TVs. It seemed like she took my advice. I don't know if she saw my video, y'all. I mean, I don't know. But she did get some brackets and she put the TVs on the wall. So hopefully that works for her and those kids. Hopefully she don't have to replace those TVs for several more years. We could only hope and pray. I like how Jasmine, you know, don't sit around and wait on nobody to help her, wait on no man to come help her, and she go on and do what she got to do and put them TVs up by herself. Like, I like that. Me, myself, yeah, child, my husband wasn't there, I wouldn't know what to do, because when it comes to stuff like that, child, I don't know nothing about that. Putting up stuff, most I can do is hang a picture, and that's about it. But, so, yeah, so she went on ahead, and I guess, I don't know if she said when she got paid, so, yeah, I don't know what when she say pay, I don't know, because of course I don't know that lady's income. But however, she took the initiative to buy the things that she needed, right? And that's all, you know, I mean, that's normal. That's nothing like, oh wow, that's normal to take the money that you earn and buy the things that you need. I mean, it's okay to, you know, I guess if you are in a situation where you need the help and people are willing to help you, and that's great. But if you're in a position where you can take care of yourself, then by all means do that. So she, of course, that's what she did. She had the money, she had the need, she took care of her needs. That's called being an adult. That's called life. Okay? That's called real life. So she bought some things for the kids, some little outfits and stuff that I thought were really, really cute. Yeah, I don't, you know, my daughter, she'll be 22 this year, so my days of buying those little cutesy outfits is long gone, but I did enjoy it when I did buy those outfits. I really, well, for my daughter, I love shopping for girl clothes. I just love dressing my daughter up like a little baby doll. But of course, those days are long gone. So now I'm just waiting on grandkids, y'all, so I can start dressing the grandkids. But yeah, so I enjoyed her video. I liked how she was, you know, self-sufficient and did what she had to do and running that house. You know, look, y'all, at the end of the day, of course it's good to have a companion in your home to help you with the bills and the kids and everything else that comes with running a household. But if you don't have that, child, it ain't the end of the world. And as you can see, Jasmine figured out a way to get in there and do what she got to do. She even said she gave her brother a few dollars and helped him out. And I was like, great, Jasmine, that's real good. That's called extending your blessings. You know, you help those, and then eventually those blessings will come back to you. So that's what's up. Y'all, I know y'all come over here to watch my reactions. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I haven't watched anything Olivia put out. Not one thing, y'all. I don't really watch Olivia like that no more. I'm just not really interested in a lot of the content, so I don't really watch her. I did watch Strong Mommy Chrissy's video. She did a video, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Something about the baby mom or something. Of course, when I saw the title, I'm thinking, girl, you ain't talking about the new baby mom, you know, her husband, the new baby on the way, y'all. I said, girl, you couldn't be talking about her, because why would y'all be having a conversation right now? The baby ain't even born. So, of course, you know, y'all know Chrissy likes to clickbait those titles, and it works, because it got me to click on it, and it got you to click on it. So, of course, when you watch the video, she was really talking about the relationship with one of her husband's other baby moms. And I guess in the beginning they did have an estranged relationship, but I guess over time they have figured out a way to mend their ways. And that baby mom lives in Texas too, and I'm assuming she doesn't live too far from where Chrissy lives. I don't think she lives in the same city as Chrissy, but she lives in the state, maybe a couple hours away. So she did say in the summertime that she's gonna have the baby mom come over, say hi to the viewers or something like that. And she was just talking about how important it is to, you know, have cordial relationships with the men that you have children with, and if you're not with them anymore, and they of course have went on and had relationships with other women or wives or girlfriends or whatever, it's important to have those cordial relationships because it helps with the co-parenting. And she was right about that. It really does help with the co-parenting when everybody can get along, no matter what their differences are. At the end of the day, you always have to worry about the kids, and it's rough trying to raise kids in a hostile environment. So if you are a person who, you know, is dating and you don't really like your baby daddy's girlfriend or wife or something like that, you know, sometimes if you exit him out the way of the situation and you as women talk, you know, sometimes y'all can come to a better understanding. And then sometimes you can't, y'all. Sometimes it's the person that makes you just want to wring their neck. You know what I'm saying? So, but Chrissy states in her situation, the baby mama and her are real cool. She said that all the baby mamas or the girlfriends or wives of all her baby's father, I believe she said for the most part, she's cool with everybody. You know, that's great. I mean, I could understand with her situation and having so many different men to deal with, and of course them having whomever they're dealing with. Yeah, that's a lot to put on a plate of one person. So if she is able to have, you know, mutual relationships with all the parties involved, of, you know, the dads and the dads' wives or girlfriends or whatever, the significant others, girl, that's kudos to her, okay? Because that's a hell of a thing to have a situation where y'all can't get along, especially when you can't get along with the man and you can't get along with that woman. Oh, baby, that's horrible. So Chrissy said that, you know, 2020 is a day of growing and growing up, and I hear her, and she sounds like that's what she really wants to do, and hopefully that is what she does, you know. Hopefully that works out for her. But I will say this. So I watched 2 videos of hers yesterday, y'all. I watched her Easter video and the baby mama drama video. Well, it wasn't no drama, but y'all, that's kind of how she titled it or whatever. I did watch both those videos. And in her Easter video, you guys, she was in the car and she was driving, basically telling us she was on her way to get the things for the children for Easter. And I noticed as she was driving, the scenery of where she was at, you could see it as she was driving by. And I'm thinking to myself, now we do understand for y'all, or maybe y'all who don't understand, you know, Strong Mama Chrissy just relocated from Vegas to Texas, and she basically kind of have alluded to the fact of what city she lives in. Obviously, it's not a big deal what city she lives in, but, you know, with her having a following that she has, you know, a lot of people will know her, you know, when she go places, okay? Because she not only does she have a following here on YouTube, but she most definitely has a following on Facebook. She has a Facebook group, Melanin Moms or something, Melanin Mom something. And then she has an Instagram, she has a Snapchat. So she has a lot of people following her, right, through her social media. And so, you know, I do understand that she wants to keep her location private, but, you know, with her having such a big following that she has and so many people watching her, that might be kind of difficult. But what I did notice was in that video, as you can see, like as y'all watching my video, you can see the signs or what's going on in the background. Well, I seen that too in her background. And you know what? I just feel like Chrissy needs to be a little bit more careful. You know, they edit their videos by themselves. They don't have like a production crew that edits their videos. They do their own editing. And I would think if she is trying to keep her location as far as what city she's in secret, then what she would need to do if she's in the car and she's driving, she needs to blur out what's on the side of her, right? Because anybody watching her videos can most definitely see something, especially if they live in the city that she lives in. They can say, oh, that's a bingo pawn shop. Oh, no, that's on the corner of 55th and Main Street, whatever. Y'all, I'm just throwing out a name. You know what I'm saying? So she needs to be more careful with that. You know, I just noticed these ladies, and then when something happens, they quick to blame a subscriber. Well, yeah, I guess a subscriber would figure something out, but at the end of the day, baby, you basically gave them the blueprint to figure some things out for you. So I just think she needs to be more cautious of how she films if she's trying to really keep her location, you know, quiet. Because I understand, y'all, she's a mother. She has children. There are some crazy, nutty, cuckoo, dumb, stupid people out here that would find pleasure in seeing her being in a situation that she can't get out of. Okay, I'ma just say it like that. And we do understand that there are people like that. That's why we have what you call, you know, people, you know, pound people and people hurting people that they don't even know. So we do understand that happens. So with her knowing that, and I'm pretty sure she's aware of that as long as she's been on social media, I just feel like when Chrissy does her vlogging, she needs to be more careful of how she shows her surroundings, y'all. I'm just, you know, I'm just going to keep it 100. Just be more careful with it. You know what? I'm going to say this in closing, you guys. I do understand that some people feel like they don't like reaction videos or whatever. And you know what? You don't have to like them. Nobody's twisting your arm. Nobody's pressuring you. Nobody's taking your eyelids and pulling them up and making you look at anything. At the end of the day, if you click on a video because you're curious by the thumbnail or the title, maybe that's you. I can't help your curiosity, right? And most definitely the comment section is for people's thoughts and opinions. But my whole argument is when I discuss things that I'm interested in and I feel like there's an audience that's interested in it just like I am, then I would think that we all can have this conversation as adults, right? Because one thing I don't do is I don't belittle people. I don't drag people through the mud. I try very hard. Well, I ain't gonna say I try very hard. I don't dig into people's lives because it's just not that serious to me. I got my own life to be worrying about as far as keeping up with things that I have going on. But I do understand that there is an audience for people who like to discuss topics or people that they watch or they find very interesting. But then I also do understand that some people are very sensitive to that type of those type of videos. And all I'm saying is, if you can't, just because that's your view doesn't mean you have to enforce it on others, right? Because my thought is this: if I'm discussing something in a topic in my video, you are under no obligation to agree with me, right? You have no obligation to agree with me. I am not trying to influence anybody to dislike anybody or to like somebody. You know, it's sometimes, you guys, I'll come on my channel and I'll tell you about another channel that I'm watching, or I'll do a shout out because I watched somebody's video and I was really interested and I thought they were really good. And I'll say, y'all go over here and watch so-and-so and so-and-so. But again, you're under no influence. I'm not trying to pressure you. I'm just basically making you aware of something. And if you're interested, then go on ahead. Like at the end of the day, when you come to my channel and you see the name of my channel, it says TMR Talks Reactions and Reviews. And a lot of times I have the person that I'm discussing, I will have their name in the title. Then if you click on that video, then I'm under no obligation. Like, you clicked on that video at your own risk, right? So if you're a type of person that gets really sensitive and emotional about the things that you hear on social media, then you probably shouldn't watch social media. Or if you know about reactions and you got your favorite type of content creators, then I would advise you not to watch those videos. If you see a content creator's name in the title, more than likely that's not their video, okay? Because Strong Mommy Chrissy is not going to name her video Strong Mommy Chrissy, right? She's going to title her video what she's talking about, what the video is about. So if you come across a video that has Strong Mommy Chrissy name in it, 9 times out of 10, it's probably not her video. So I would advise you not to click on the video, because obviously you're probably going to hear something that makes you feel super emotional about it. And I wouldn't take myself through that added stress, because I do understand. I notice in my comment section, a lot of y'all be real stressed. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just be real upset and super sensitive about the contents of these videos. And sis, it's not that deep. You know, we just talking, we gossiping. And if you're not a gossiper, then don't click on videos that obviously is gossiping. That's the best advice I could give anybody. Because at the end of the day, just because you have an opinion of what you feel like people should be discussing doesn't mean that the person that's discussing it is supposed to listen to you, right? Because at the end of the day, you know, we all can discuss what we want to discuss, how we want to discuss it, when we want to discuss it. But again, like I said, you are under no obligation to be included in that conversation. You're only included in that conversation when you yourself click on the video. Okay? I just wanted to say that really quick, y'all. I just wanted to get that out the way because, you know, instead of me so a lot of times I will address people in the comments. I will tell them my concerns about their opinion and their thought, just like they tell me their concerns about my opinion and my thought. But then sometimes I just feel like, let me just say it in a video so I can make sure everybody is understands. Because if these type of videos, I do these videos for the people who enjoy these type of content. We don't sit around here for 30 and 45 minutes talking about one person. Y'all, we talk about a plethora of things, you know. And if you're a type of person that doesn't like that type of content, yeah, then don't torture yourself, sis. Don't torture yourself and click on these videos because, you know, I mean, as long as people click on my video, there's obviously an audience for it. And then I keep giving the people what they want. Then when the people don't want it anymore, then obviously I won't do it anymore, you know, or whatever, you know, because I have an audience and I like to come and I have an audience and I like to come and talk to my audience, period. It's just that simple. All right, y'all. What else we gonna talk about really quick? Oh, girl. So I was watching something on I can't remember. It was an app I have on my phone. And it was some information that came up where this man, I think it was last Friday. Yeah, I think it was last Friday, y'all. This man went to the ATM. Y'all probably heard about it already. This man went to the ATM machine at a gas station to get him $200 out. And y'all, he had got his stimulus money, which was supposed to be $1,700. Well, child, when he took, you know how you get your receipt out the ATM machine? So when he went and took his receipt out the ATM machine, girl, the balance said he had $8 million. I think it was like $8,500,000 something. Anyway, $8 million something. And he couldn't believe it. So y'all, he went and like asked for a receipt again. He went back in to check his balance on the ATM machine. Child gave him the same message, like he had over $8 million in his account. So of course he didn't touch it. So he calls the bank on Monday morning and was like, look, do I got $8 million in my account? And he told the customer service rep what had happened. And she was like, yeah, no, $1,700. And he was like, okay. So obviously, y'all, there was some type of glitch where the United States Treasury, when they was depositing money in people's account, and actually I heard about a couple of situations where people had like tons of money in their account, but then when they went back to look at it or like called the bank, the money wasn't there anymore. Like the balance was back where it was supposed to be. So I was telling my oldest son about it, and he was like, shoot. He said, Mama, I would have took that money, honey, had me a good weekend. I said, no, you wouldn't. First and foremost, you only could take so much money out per day from the ATM machine. I think, was it $500? Some banks might let you take a little more, but for the most part, it's $500. I know my bank only lets you take out $500 per day from the ATM machine. Now, okay. Now, of course, you could have went shopping with the money, but right now, you know, you can't even do that unless you shopping online because the malls is closed. So at the end of the day, I feel like that man did the right thing. He obviously knew that he didn't have $8 million before he went to the ATM machine. He most definitely knew he wasn't going to have $8 million when he left that ATM machine. And he did the right thing by calling the bank that next business day and, you know, question them about his balance. And they basically said, yeah, we don't know what you're talking about. Like the woman was like, sir, I don't know what you're talking about. Like your balance is this. It's not $8 million. And so, you know, he was rich for a couple of days and it ended, but I'm glad that man didn't take that money or went and spent excessively, because obviously once they would have did their checks and balances and noticed that that money appeared in his account and then it disappeared for however that happened. But obviously that wasn't the money he was supposed to have been spending. He would have had to pay that money back. And obviously he didn't have $8 million to pay back, or even probably he probably didn't have $50,000 to pay back. So I just thought that was funny. And I'm just thinking to myself, boy, what I wouldn't do to go to my bank account one day and just see several zeros in my account. But hoping it wasn't an accident, and it most definitely is a blessing. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. I done made this video long enough. I just wanted to come holler at y'all today. I really didn't have a whole lot to talk about, y'all. I'm looking at myself. Y'all, I look like somebody's damn housekeeper. All right, girl, I'm out of here. I will talk to y'all in the next video. Remember, sub what you love. Bye-bye.